What's up? This is Tanner, aka Getter. I'm from San Jose, California. I produce dubstep, glitch, drum and bass, hip hop, all that shit. Started DJing when I was probably about 16. I got a little Vestax DJ controller for Christmas. I just got it started with that, learned how to beat match, did all that shit, upgraded to CDJs. Then I really wanted to get into producing because DJing just wasn't enough for me, so I got Reason 4 from a friend just for free. He hooked it up. I went on YouTube, searched some shit, learned on my own basically. I learned a bunch of sound design, learned how to EQ drums, not right away. When I was just turning 17, I met up with these dudes from this company called Vital SC down in Santa Cruz. They got me started with shows, just local gigs, just to get my name out there. I played in front of a couple hundred kids for my first couple months, got pretty lucky with that. And slowly got better at DJing, slowly got better at producing, got hit up by more artists to do more collabs. I got a lot of help from the beginning from this dude Fetch from Australia. He's pretty cool. He owns Atom Recordings. I did a song called Lower Level with him. And then I linked up just recently with this kid Baron from Baltimore. Him and his homies Recoil, Gambit, all those guys, we all just taught each other shit. Like they taught me how to use Logic, I taught them how to use Reason, we taught each other how to work with sound design. When I produce tracks, I use Logic 9. I had to buy that one. It was pretty expensive, but it was worth it. I mean, the way I look at gear for DJing and producing is the same way I look at gear for like putting on a live rock show or recording. Like it's gonna cost money, but if you're gonna use it, you might as well spend the money and get the legit version rather than like a torrented like bullshit version. When I start a track, I go with I start with the drums. I get all the drums going, and if I'm making a super grimy, dark, scary track, I'll make really like gross drums that just like sound like you're being punched or whatever. And if I'm making a drum and bass track or like a jump up track, I basically make the drums match the bass. So I start with the drums and then I figure out what I want to do from there, what samples I'm going to use, and then I just kind of fill it in with different basses that I've made over time. There's times where I'll spend 3 hours not even making a song, just like sitting in my room, just like making new sounds that I could use for different new songs and stuff. So there's no real order that I do it in. It's just kind of whatever I feel like doing. If I have a bunch of sounds, I start with sounds. If I have a bunch of drums, I'll start with drums. For DJing, at my house at least, I just use 2 CDJs and a mixer. I think that's the easiest way to go. The way I look at it is if you're playing a show and you bring your laptop and you play with your laptop, if someone jacks your laptop, you're fucked whether you have backups or not because you have to spend thousands of bucks. If someone jacks your CDs and your headphones, you're out like maybe $100 depending on how much you spend on your shit. I get a lot of inspiration for my music, a lot from movies, like scary movies, shows, like old school hip hop. I don't like that new bullshit. But all the old stuff and other producers that I see do a lot of different stuff. I always pay attention to what they're doing, to seeing what direction it's going, like what's popular, what's not. I look up to a lot of artists. I mean, obviously Datsik and Excision, because those guys, like, they kind of built the whole robotic theme, like filth kind of shit. Trampa from the United Kingdom, Baron, Recoil, Gambit. My homeboy Slosh down here has always got new shit that you'll never hear. Sluggo is always cool. He comes out with crazy ass collabs with Nerd Rage all the time. I've been digging a lot of Grumblex's stuff. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but he's this little kid from the United Kingdom too. He goes by Grumblex. He's super sick. Check him out. In 5 years, I probably see myself still making music, but maybe more along the lines of like hip hop or drum and bass or like house. I'm already messing with a lot of those different genres, but basically the same thing, but just bigger, better. If you were to take like the old school drum and bass sound and the new school robotic Excision Datsik sound and mix that with like I guess you could say feed me electro or just like the kind of new age electro, that's basically what I'm doing now. I'll be posting all this new music that I've been talking about on my SoundCloud, on my YouTube. I always post my shit on Facebook. There's gonna be lots more free downloads. I'm going on tour with Sluggo, Helicopter Showdown, J Rabbit, The Juggernaut, Mantis, and a bunch of dudes, and we're just gonna go across the US, maybe some Canada. I'm not really gonna dip into that very much, but a lot of US dates starting late July. It's called the No Hostages Tour. It should be pretty fucking sick. Be sure to look out for my new EP coming out on Datsik's label Firepower Records. It's called Psycho EP. It's got all my newest shit, all my newest sounds. I don't really pay attention to blogs very much, but I do pay attention to Into the AM. They got some sick shit. They always post the dopest fucking exclusive tracks. Them and Bass Union. But I don't really consider myself big. I just like, it's been a big long journey, and it's still a big long journey, but make tracks that are sick, that doesn't sound like anybody else, because no matter how hard you try to copy someone's sound, you're never going to be as good as they are at it. So start your own shit, give out a bunch of free tracks, find find like a really good tune that's out right now that everybody likes and just remix it, and that'll get your name out there and people will know you for your remixes. That's how I did it. But yeah, just do your own shit. Don't copy anybody. Work hard. Fuck shit up. Shouts out to Into the AM for making this possible, and Bass Union. I'm out.